In today's video, I'm going to be building the interior for RadioCast City Tower. This whole thing was built in another episode, so I'll have that in the description if you want to go see it, but let's get started. Alright, so if you saw my last video, you would know that I only did the exterior bit, and I never did the interior. The only interior was at the very top with the spire and antenna at the top, but I never did any of the interior, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. So I'm going to be using oak logs, not oak logs, but oak planks for the flooring, and then as for the core of the building, I think I'm just going to be using stone, and I may choose something else for the elevator system, but that is the main overall game plan for this whole thing. So let's get to it. So there are a few things I would like to point out before I start building. Number one, each floor is going to have 3 blocks of headroom. I decided this because 3 blocks is just a lot better than 2 blocks, and with 3 blocks you can jump, so might as well do that. Another thing is I'm also building this with World Edit installed, so I can get all of the building done very fast and just very efficiently. So the first thing I'm going to do is basically just sort of marker out every single floor. So basically I'll just put a piece there, fly all the way to the other end of the structure, and put another piece down like here, and then I can just sort of make the floor, and that's just what I'm going to be doing as we go up all the way to the top of the building. So it should be pretty straightforward and simple, and I think I'll just sort of time-lapse me making it. So if you got some headphones in, you can enjoy the music. Now with that being said, here comes the time-lapse.
You've made your bed, now lie in it. I pour a leash on my dog. Let sleeping dogs lie. Let dogs lie. Let sleeping dogs lie.
Alright, so now that I have these little indents on the building, which are basically just the setbacks, completed, I basically just put all the floors in now, I can now build the core of the building. So I have to go all the way to the top of the building, the core to be like the whole big gray spot, but now I'm thinking that it doesn't need to be, so I'm actually gonna like push it in a few more, like 3 blocks of headroom. I think that's good enough. So we just go in 3 blocks, technically 4, and then what you do is you just take that position and this next position, and then you just type in the command / walls stone, and you get a perfect wall. So that should be good enough for the core of the building. Now that's not really going to support that many elevators, but that's fine. This building doesn't have to be too realistic. And so basically you just select something right here, go onto this block, fall all the way down, which will take a little bit of a second. Select that as your second position. Now type in the same command, and now you have a core that goes from the very top of the building down to the very bottom of the building. So now that the core is complete, I may start adding in all of the or not walls, but floors. So yeah, let's do that. I'll put that as another time lapse. So let's go. Alright, so the inside of the building is sort of complete. All the floors are in and the main core is in. So, as we zoom out, and yeah, look at that. I mean, this just looks like such a cool view, doesn't it? You know, and I also added the really cool thing here. But yeah, so pretty much all of the floors are in, and these two cutouts are for the two elevators that will go to this very high portion. And I'll probably add some more elevators in it for the floors. I'll also add a stairwell. So yeah, without further ado, it's time to add that. Alright, well, this video is going on long enough, so I'm gonna end it. Now, I might make another video on this place, but I just want to show you all the stuff I did before I leave. So, I added these doors onto every single deck, so now you can get onto every single setback. So there's one there, and it's basically just for all of them down. So now you can basically get to every single setback on the building, just like a real building. As you can see, there are doors. These are for the elevator shafts. Obviously, I'm not going to make real elevators, but you sort of get the point. This is sort of the last floor, and then this goes up a little bit higher up to here. This is the stairwell. This goes all the way down through all of the floors. You might be able to see it if I go like right here. That goes all the way down to the bottom. So it is definitely a big, big, big thing. So yeah, that's basically all I have done for this whole thing. I didn't record everything, but I recorded enough that you pretty much get the gist of everything. So, while I'm not going to fill up everything in here because that would just be insane. I don't even know if I really have the skills to do that, honestly. So that's just why I'm not going to do it. I might do it later, but I don't know when I would do that. But if I do ever do that, I think I'll make a video and show you guys. So, yeah. And you might also be asking why there isn't a front entrance, and that's really just because I don't know if I'll add one to this building. So you might always just have to break a glass to get in. I'm just joking. I'll eventually add an entrance, but this is the whole building. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really liked this video, so yeah. And with that, have a great day and bye.